because I need to stay on schedule. So what else? Let me tell y'all about what's been going on so far today. I don't know. I was supposed to do this vlog yesterday. Now I'm doing it today. So the day after, I guess. Bitch. Um. Alright. I don't know. Today was really chill. It's like I'm a little annoyed because I got confirmation today that I have an alliance with my Virgo male ex lover. It's a scenario where I guess he believes if he do something for me, then I'm doing something for him. Whether he know it or not, it's actually a situation like you're gonna help me, and organically, naturally, if I am to help you directly or indirectly, that's what's gonna happen. Most likely indirectly. I don't have to though to help me in the physicality and spiritual of things because you did not fulfill the contract. We have to help him, but he is preordained, destined to help me in a scenario, and he's been doing that. But the nigga is freaking annoying. The nigga is freaking annoying. Like, but I'm not mad at it though. Even a fart. That's funny. Today's been interesting. So today I woke up and there was this energy that was like, don't do nothing today. Don't vlog today. Don't do nothing today. I don't want you to do nothing today. Just relax. Do what you gotta do. Bitch, I had so much shit to do today. I woke up. Let's talk about the 2D Dreamcatcher first, bitch. So 2D Dreamcatcher method. So I woke. I excuse me. I woke up from my nap, went back to sleep, woke up from my nap again because the dream state was interesting. It was giving SNR messages, singer rappers, and celebrities. So the dream starts off in a 2D catcher message. I'm in the car with my significant other. We're having a conversation. In the conversation at some point in time, for a reason that was very significant, to my understanding, we're talking about T.I. Why the fuck are we talking about T.I.? I don't really listen to T.I. I can't even tell you the last time I listened to a T.I. song. I let alone when T.I. was on reality television. Like, bitch. So, I already knew the dream thing when that name was brought up. Very significant. T.I. is from the down south. The 2D catcher message where I heard T.I.'s name. I'm like, alright, it's something about artists from down south. I don't recall where T.I. is from, but I wanted to take a walk just to say Atlanta, Georgia. Alright. So as we're in this conversation about, so while we're on the expressway, there's oncoming traffic on the left side coming towards us as we're on the right side going forward. So the oncoming traffic, I see them is about two cars coming in our direction on the opposite side of the freeway, expressway. Excuse me. So before the two oncoming cars come, now keep in mind, T.I.'s name was mentioned. Then we know about the location of possibly Georgia down south. A conversation is being had about by a couple. So there's something about Ti, something Ti adjacent, like in regards to like maybe his relationship or something like that going on. Um, is about to come up and it's coming like quickly, like, and it might not have anything to do with Ti. It just could be a couple, something about a couple or a couple talking about a specific person from down south. Could be particularly Georgia. All right. So before these two cars come, two cars traveling Sagittarius embodiment. This has to do with somebody who's a parental figure, about to be a parent. The conversation is gonna have something to do with that. Keep that in mind. Sagittarius embodiment, parent teacher travel, right? On the expressway, it's about to happen soon. Two cars start coming up. The two symbolic of Taurus embodiment, judgment of a person, God judging a person, good or bad. Then the number two has to do with marriage and finances, second house placement. Now, Sagittarius embodiment very significant. Taurus Sagittarius has not been mentioned. This could be talking about three different types of scenarios. Hi, how are you? So cars also has to do now. We don't know who's in the two of the cars is coming from the opposite direction, but it's an incoming message. Like it's coming up real quick. Y'all hear that? Anyways, so don't know, but cars have to do with someone's destiny in a dream state. So it's something about one or two people message could have something to do with Ti, could have to do something with Ti's family dynamic, could have something to do with T. But if you say the abbreviation T, like it's gonna be some gossip or something about a couple. Could be a married couple who have children and stuff like that. Something like, or somebody trying to start some shit up like that. Take the message how it resonates. Before, so two people are involved. Um, right, but they're on the left side of the road. And me and my significant other are on the right side of the road. So you might be hearing some incoming gossip, communication about um, either a couple three different scenarios. A couple at minimum, a couple that um, is married in car. So it could be like a couple who's like baby mama, baby daddy in the judicial system. You're all right. A couple who have kids, they might not even be together because of it's two separate cars. Or you can be hearing about a, a couple who had children and there was a separation that's going on. You will be hearing this gospel, whatever the case may be. It might be brought up in casual conversation. Reason this shit is going down, bitch, unbeknownst to you. Outside is like you don't even know it, but it's a remix, bitch. I'm telling you, unbeknownst to you, you could have caused some shit to do with you talking and stuff like that with your significant other. Anywho, even like went like this or whatever the case may be. Like at the same moment the cars were about to be parallel to each other, there was a left turn. You had to before the cars came, you had to make a left turn into a certain residence or something like that, avenue, rather. So my significant other in the dream state turns his vehicle, makes a left turn off of the expressway is a large apartment building complex. This large apartment building complex is given, like down south. Isn't down south not just the only place? There's other different capitals of the world where like people are very artsy with architecture. This apartment building complex was tall as a skyscraper. I kept looking at the right side of the building for whatever reason. This tall apartment building complex was tall as a skyscraper, but was made of black ribbed suitcases. Sagittarius embodiment, bitch. is in regards to luck and expansion. So like you can be getting some good karma or good luck or something like that because you left a previous relationship. It could be with someone you had children with or somebody who wanted to see children with you previously and it didn't happen. Something like that. You're going to be hearing some good information about you making the right decision while you're in your new relationship, new marriage, dating somebody. The next step is like, so we went from car to apartment building complex. So like I don't know, maybe you ever go like to have get a car, then get an apartment. That could be significant also. Anywho's now the luggages was interesting to me. Like the luggage skyscraper apartment building complex was interesting to me. As soon as we pulled into like the apartment complex and we're looking at the building, I could see the full building out like as a skyscraper. Mulatto start playing music. Germany in the comment section. All right now. Hi, how are you? Michelle. Now, Mulatto music started playing. I think it's that song. I always forget the name of it because it's two songs in one. But she's like, Big Mama, but I'm hearing the part of the song like, what you gonna do for my birthday? What you gonna do for my birthday? You gotta plan some work today. That song started playing as soon as we see the apartment building complex. Whatever the case may be. Like I don't know. Maybe you have a significant other that obviously a man who is working towards like something about home for you guys or living somewhere or who could travel for business or something like that. I don't know. But the ribbed suitcases was very significant. They were all black. Black is in regards to protection or death. I don't know. It could be eighth house placement shit going on there. Anywho, but the suitcases were ribbed. So I don't. My mom was in the gutter when I was thinking about that, but you know, in either way. But there was just like little parts of the apartment building complex that you could see the like the suitcases that were there for like decoration. You could see the apartment building complex was like a yellowish, brownish, you know, how do I say it? Different houses, stuff like that, built on different stuff. Like some houses are wood, some houses are cement based, some houses are bricks. I don't know what held the structure of the architecture of that building, but it was like a yellowish, brownish hue, more yellowish. Anywho's, scene goes to another scene where ain't you the guider? Elevator has guider in the comment section. You asking where I'm from. I'm from the north. Am I guiding you? Now, the 2D Dreamcatcher message. It's a big event hall, bitch. It's a big event hall. It's so many people there. Just in like on the I guess what you would call the dance floor, but nobody's like really dancing. They're just everybody just turned up over the case would be a whole bunch of people. They're all dressed. This is like suit and tie event. It's like a dress code. Suit and tie event. Women in evening gowns, but this the thing, y'all. This is not like a party at nighttime. This is during the day. This is during the daytime, bitch. It was a day party, very nice upscale event, nice event space, whatever the case may be. Evening dresses in during the day, bitch. So point of view why I'm looking at through the crowd stuff like that. It was just one woman that in particular that was significant in the crowd, whatever the case may be. She was acting a little ghetto ratchet, but what she was doing, she was like real gossipy, I guess, because that same conversation that the couple in the beginning of the dream when they was talking about Ti, she mentioned Ti again while in midst of the group of people. Nobody was really paying her any mind, but she was just talking about Ti. So because that was the second reference to Ti being mentioned, Ti put it together Titi. In Spanish, that means what, auntie. So you there might be some gossip going on about an aunt in specific, whatever the case may be. Now, as this woman was talking about T.I. or this aunt or whatever the case may be, with gossiping or whatever the case may be. This melanated guy, I don't know how, like, to be honest, what people drink, I was like, he kind of favored Kai Sanat a little bit, but he don't look like Kai Sanat. I don't know how to explain it. It was something about the eyes. So, but they body build, everything like that is completely different. So I'm just like, whatever. So he kind of walked into, like, towards the crowd, but he was like parallel to the crowd, and he saw this woman in the midst of the crowd talking about Ti, and he didn't even say nothing. He kind of gave her a look like, "Why are you talking?" Like, it was like basically in narration, the woman who was talking about Ti, she had no business talking about Ti. She was supposed to be privy to that knowledge. She like this some just a gossipy being the woman was being messy because she's like she's so animated. Then they walked up like, and she shut the fuck up. He joined the celebration. Everybody's lit. He just chilling where the kid be. I guess I don't really recall everybody in the crowd at the event space having like drinks and stuff like that in their hand. But I know the guy in particular who I walked up that was parallel to the woman who was gossiping. He held a drink in his hand, whatever the case may be. And at that time, it was because everybody had to give their undivided attention to the stage in front of the event platform. Now, on the left side was where it was supposed to be like the DJ booth and whoever was like playing the music at the party, whatever the case may be. I couldn't hear music at that point in time in the 2D Dreamcatcher. Then on the main stage, what you see in the whole drink is basically the main stage. At the quarter from peripheral view, it was narrated that there was like a DJ booth, but we don't see the DJ, we don't see the booth. You just see the whole stage. See the whole stage, woman on stage, looking beautiful, dressed really nice. She got the mic in her hand, whatever the case may be, and she was like, so the guy who had basically gave that other woman a look, who I came in there, who was parallel to her, was like basically gave it a look, let's stop gossiping. Come to find out that's her significant other. So she basically she was like, yeah, before I do this announcement, whatever the case may be, she want to welcome her lover onto the stage. So she welcomes her lover onto the stage, and it's the whole thing. The whole crowd's like, yeah, turn up, turn up. It's nice, whatever the case may be. Come to find out, so she's supposed to be making an announcement. Now, it is perceived in the 2D Dreamcatcher message that the DJ, whoever the fuck that non-factor is, no shade, knew the music that's supposed to be played. Like, it's like this was supposed to be rehearsed. There was supposed to be music playing when the woman came out for an announcement. There was supposed to be music playing when this woman made the announcement, and it was supposed to be like 2 or 3 songs. Bitch. So it's time for the woman to do the announcement. She called her man up onto the stage. They got the glasses. They raising it up. Not she making the announcement. She about to show everybody her ring finger and surprise everybody. Like, surprise, it's a engagement party, wherever the case may be. This nigga played the wrong. This DJ played the wrong song. He gonna play "Earned It" by Chief Keef. I just knew they like the couple was mad, but like they was not phased. They was not phased. I don't know who the DJ was. Probably that tourist nigga that I don't like too much. But like this nigga, it was another song he was supposed to play. Don't know what song he was supposed to play. This nigga played Chief Keef "Earned It." I got on my motherfucking jewelry on. Like, this nigga, like, this, yo. Like, I don't know if you're dating somebody, you're taking a relationship to the next level, in regards to commitment and stuff like that. Like, you got two ghetto ass people, like, around you. I don't know within your family, friend group, wherever the, like, they just do not know how to fucking act. And then, they was upset. Like, she was like, for a moment, she wanted to get upset, but it's like, it was almost like a performance or some shit like that. So when he started playing Chief, when the DJ started playing Chief, they never showed the DJ his booth, nothing. It's just like the response was like, so. But in the same moment, I got on my Julie on. So then the significant other, the fiance, I guess, and both fiancés, or I guess they just go like lit, we lit, we lit, we lit, we lit. Like, they, like, that was a dream. I was like, yo, Y'all wildin'. Like, up, and share the live, and put the bell on, people. Please share it on YouTube and IG and Facebook. Thank you. I appreciate you. Brian 1533 in the comment section. Appreciate you. Now, that's so significant. So like I said, I had stuff to do today. I have two it's 10:13 where I'm at right now, PM, bitch. I had two channel messages to do today. I wanted to do my makeup. I wanted to make some content other than the two channel messages. And then I had stuff to upload. I started earlier this morning starting the uploads and there was no problem. Um I even did more than I was supposed to. I put other content, upload other content, whatever the case may be. Yeah, I remember the previous channel message I was talking about. I had a dream, and it was somebody. It was two different women trying to harass me. It was either two different women, a Virgo or a Taurus, or take the message out. And they was basically harassing me. Like I was at a shopping mall, whatever the case may be, and they kept following me, and they kept following me. Like they didn't even want me to do what like I came there to do, but it's the customer is always right. And so I made them record themselves and look silly. Oh my god, that's what's happening. All right, I made them record themselves and look silly because I couldn't do it myself because I didn't have enough storage on my phone. That I had somebody else who was recording them being. That shit happened today, bitch. Hello, thank you for calling me beautiful. God bless you. Band's the greatest 92. The year my ex lover, the Virgo, was born, bitch. Anywho's, I ain't gonna say who, but somebody told me, what's today, Thursday? Somebody told me without telling me. They gave me a tip or hint that some shit was about to go down. And then like during the week on Tuesday or Wednesday, I think it was Wednesday, they told me like the day before today, they was like, just play along, just play along. I'm like, all right. Today, bitch. I'm trying to upload my content, bitch. I'm trying to upload my content. Upload channel messages at that. Matter of fact, I was the first video I tried to upload was my workout upload. This is something I pre-recorded, saved on drafts. I made multiple copies of it because I just felt like let me just make multiple. I was like just because I didn't have it saved nowhere else at the time. Bitch, is her left, right. I don't get migraines or headaches. That's why I know somebody projecting. The probably my Virgo male ex lover. I don't even know how you got in here. I ain't letting him in. Anywho's, the bomb. I was just trying something. Whatever that pain that just came in, like went away as soon as I put it on. Nah, I was just trying it out. Now, but I'm talking, dude. Like, you talking hot shit. I'm talking the truth. So, like I said, I try to upload my workout video that I've been made. What day did I make that shit on? On Monday, right? Made this shit, made this workout video less than 3 minutes worth of content twice. So I had another copy. That shit did not upload, and soon as it didn't upload, because you know when you upload stuff on social media on specific apps and stuff like that, on Instagram actually, upload or when it does upload, like when it uploads, your video is supposed to pop up right then and there. When it don't upload, it shows you, it refreshes and it shows you the next available video. Why the fuck is it my male Virgo male ex lover? Now, the only reason I haven't blocked this nigga on every mother freaking app is because God told me not to. God, God knows that's my go to. I do not give a fuck when I don't fuck with nobody no more, and I don't gotta hate you or nothing like that. I just don't want to see you, like, you know, not you're not preferably one of my favorite people, like, you know what I'm saying. Like, I don't care what I can see you in real life. Will have you blocked online. Um, God told me no. God told me to keep it up there. God literally it's been happening as of recent. So this nigga, so come to find, this nigga try to do like a come to me spell or love work or word the fuck, and it's backfiring on him so freaking bad. God is making him like embarrass himself, and this is not something he not used to. Like, I don't know how he responds to this shit because it's like there had to be something else or someone else before me, because like when I previously was dating him, he was trying to put me in a false humiliation ritual because people laugh at him naturally, whatever the case may be, like, and he don't even be telling jokes. So I was when I realized that, I'm like, whatever the case may be, I'm like, nah. So now he's just acting like I don't even know because my previous, like, this is my whole thing. My like this nigga, like, I don't know because I ain't have many conversations with him while I was previously dating him, but like I made sure to have this one specific conversation with him because a conversation that came up and I was like, it was something like breaking somebody's heart or something like that. And I was just like, I'm like, I didn't break your heart, did you? Mind you, this nigga darn near did that shit to me, right? Previously, I ain't got over that shit. So I'm over here, even though I felt like he had betrayed me and did me wrong and did all this other shit I didn't know about at the time, and I found out afterwards. So when we had to make amends, God was like, go talk to him, don't block him, because I did have him blocked for like 5 months. God told me to unblock him. This the same day I unblocked him, this nigga messaged me like, "Yeah, come see me," type shit. I'm like, oh my gosh. We had a conversation. It was something about breaking hearts, and mind you, that's how I felt in the past. That what he did, in regards to when we were dating. At that, after them 5 months, I did not feel that way anymore. Although it was in the back of my mind, we never, people. There's certain people you don't owe them. What's the word? When like you don't want to leave things unanswered, so you come back and you. It's tougher to see, right? I can't think of the word. How relevant the scenario is. So like, to how I feel. So the conversation previously I had with him when I had unblocked him the second time. It was something about breaking hearts and stuff like that. That's how I felt previously. And I feel like that's what he did in regards to me, but I didn't care about the situation anymore. I didn't healed. And I said, oh my gosh, like being a thoughtful person. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, I didn't break your heart, did you? He like, no. And in my mind, I'm just like, being thought, I'm like, he feel that way. I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, how, bitch? But I'm just like, that's where you fucked up at. That was your opportunity to say how you feel, mean what you say. Once I was low key, I was happy. No pun intended. I was happy that nigga said I didn't break his heart because karmic contracts are also verbal. So I'm just like, yes. Because if he would have told me I broke his heart, whatever case maybe we would have figured out the karmic contract. So like I don't get no bad karma. Even if he did me wrong, because you gotta clear shit out. Once he said I ain't break his heart, I'm like, yeah, it's time for me to go because he was trying to fake, and I'm like, nah. I had to call my man and tell him I'm like, he tried to do that. I ain't going to it. If I would have told my man the extent of how he tried to me that day, I don't know if he would have been as calm. Because I don't like, because That joint was that was wild. Like that shit was so wild. I was gonna call my man and tell him anyways, but like, yo, anywho's fast forward to back to what the fuck I'm talking about. So I try to upload my workout video. That shit do not mother freaking upload. I'm trying to, and the first thing I see is my Virgo Male Ex Lovers like music video pop up. Why the fuck? I had American Heritage Society V5. That is my most current project. I purposely chose not to promote song number three or whatever the fuck. I think it's song number yeah, song number three. It's four songs on there. Two, actually, song. All right, song number one. God Saved My Life. That's the name of the song. Refused to be a crash out and crashed out. God saved my life and since then, and me crashed out. Mom, pitch you on game on some alchemy. You laughing? Hi, how you doing? So, all right. So my ex lover, when I first promoted the song, I think I uploaded that project in April. My so the first like so a few projects ago, actually the first project of the year I did, one of my favorites. I had so much fun with that project. I was being a spy and everything like that. It was so cool. My Virgo, my ex lover, had gave me his merchandise because he makes clothes and stuff like that. He gave me his merchandise like, and I did what I could with it, and I had fun with the spy gear and everything like that. For the concept, I already had the concept for the music video, everything like that. He had gave me the outfit. I really didn't look at the outfit until it was time to do whatever the case. It was just a shirt. So I ain't gonna say that on here. Anyways, that was in January. April or on April. I think it was in April. It was either in March or April. I can't recall what to call it. So he came by my house one day, wherever the case would be, and he wanted me to buy merch off of him. Like Carmelo Anthony and stuff like that. Like I watch sports or something. I don't even know what the fuck y'all talking about. I don't even know what's going on with that man. Anyway, buy purchase merchandise for him. The first one was a gift. Now he asked me to purchase merchandise for him. Now I shouldn't have bought the merchandise because I feel like what the fuck, but like, and I know him. Whenever he want me to purchase something, he always got some sort of underlying scheme to it. So like, I it was a interesting scenario. I was figuring like let me play nice with him because overall like I don't want him to negatively impact what I had going on. And then I was like, let me be, and then like he did do a lot of stuff in regards of like music industry stuff. Whether even if his intention wasn't in my best interest, like I made the best out of the scenario. So I was just like, let me just give back, whatever the case may be. Scott, shoot back to sender Y1D Big Worm. What you talking about, Jared? That's you. Now back to what I was talking about. So like I ended up getting the merch from him. Like he did a buy one get one. I ain't gonna hold you. He had this one cute top that I was able to wear, and that's what I wore for the promo, whatever the case may be, because like the quality, the clothes, the shirt was very nice and like very unisex. I guess it was very nice. So I work for my content. A lot of y'all know I have a lot of content where I used to make content at this park next to the church. God saved my life. The promo music video at. I I up and all right, so let me just explain a little more. So the God Save My Life music video promo that I did for that song, I wore my Virgo Male Ex Lovers merchandise, and then like I remember when I was just using props. I had a basketball. I'm at the park, so I'm just like, playing basketball and stuff like that. I remember thinking this shit. I'm like, I pray to God this nigga don't think this is loving basketball because that's not what I'm going for. Like, no, bitch. I try to upload my music. That shit was in April, mind you. I uploaded that motherfucking promo in April with the merch and the basketball. What month did we in? July, April, May, June, July. 3 months. Niggas had 3 months to think about this shit. Now, try to upload my workout video. Workout video. It does not upload. Had that shit saved, uploading and draft for like 3 days. First video pop up is my ex, Virgo Male Ex Lover, promo music video. This nigga is at the park, the same park, bitch, that I did my promo music video 3 months ago. Playing basketball. I'm just looking at that shit like, yo, nigga, this not loving basketball. We're not battling each other. I don't know what you're getting at. I smooth close the motherfucking app. I'm like, no. I don't know. But I had the 2D drip, but like I had a Woosop. I like after that I couldn't upload anything. See, I've been suspicious of my Virgo ex lover trying to block me from trying to block me from uploading channel messages and content, but I really couldn't put my finger on it. I don't want to accuse anybody unless I have my facts right. Today I realized, oh no, nigga, you're trying to block me. Like every time he want to upload some shit where he's trying to use my creative ideas, or he trying to narrate a story a certain type of way using his social media. He don't want me to upload shit on social media, and it's like, bitch, you're literally like, this is why God keep booming on you, and you're not understanding. And then you be wanting me to like participate. Then he be wanting me to participate in his foolishness, but he don't want me to upload. What the fuck? Do you don't understand how annoying that is? Like, because imagine your intuition telling you, I don't think this nigga want me to upload on days he's uploading, but we're doing two different things. We're two different ages. We used to be sexually active. I don't understand what's the big problem. There is that. And then literally a nigga upload, then you, and while you trying to upload, and it's just too much. It's just like, and then because I know his Lilith placement, I'm just like, now around the time I want to say before or after April, I don't really know, but this is around the time of before or after April 2025 when the tourist nigga I don't really like, the producer like sexually assaulted me, right? Had this dream where I was at the park, that same park, in the background where I did the music video at, because he did it at a different location in the park. But the first part of the music video promo, I was on the ground. Peeping. I didn't understand it then, but now I understand now. I was on the ground, and there was a group of a whole bunch of men, including the tourist nigga that sexually assaulted me, right? Were standing above me, looking at me in like a sexually defiant way, like that, looking at me. I was just like, what the fuck? Then I see my Virgo ex, because if this is like that at the time the third dream I had where I'm on the floor somewhere and it's these group of niggas, and the Virgo ex lover is the main nigga getting these niggas together to look at me like in a sexual kind of way. Hello, Timothy. Goodbye, Timothy. So this the third dream I had like that. So at the park, I'm on the ground on the floor. Now at the time, I'm thinking it had to do with my yoga videos because I did yoga videos at the park or whatever the case may be. See the Virgo ex lover gathering people to look at me while I'm on the ground looking defenseless or whatever the case may be, and they just looking at me like, "Oh, she looks so sexy," and then the nigga run off in the other direction, the same direction where he did a promo music video, and he's running in the other direction away from me after gathering them niggas up. But as he's running, his head is turned all the way in my direction as he's still running in a different direction. I'm like, what the fuck? But he was running towards like the playground, so I just took it at the time because when I stopped dating him, I felt as though the reason why we could not work out together, in a romantic kind of way because he wanted to be a swinger. I'm not doing that. That's why I thought the playground was about like, oh, you trying to play, you trying to swing and stuff like no. No, I don't like to swing. I overhear it, but then so now I have a new workout video that I did on Monday, and I'm laying on the ground like just the same way I was like just like it's nothing, looking beautiful like a goddess, bitch. But I couldn't upload the new content, so I'm like, all right. It has something to do with that video, and that's where like, I had to keep having conversation with God because everything happened at the right time. So God was like, He's helping you do something, whether He knows it or not. I'm like, all right, cool. I had to go find something to do. And then after God told me He helped me do something, don't worry about it, bitch. Bitch, they wouldn't let me take pictures on my phone. I couldn't do no screenshots. They wouldn't let me delete shit off my phone. I'm just like, what the fuck? I got so mad. I just want to start cooking. Maybe a nice meal. Maybe me some fried shrimp to eat. Some seasoned broccoli. My biological sibling, the Aquarius, she had treated herself to a meal. She was looking really cute today. I was telling her about that, and that's another thing. I see her looking so cute today. I got inspired to get dressed up and cute. And it's like all this shit was not letting me do what I had planned for days. So it was like making me mad. Then my biological mom, the Aries, she wanted to go get herself a new outfit. I'm like, damn, I'm trying to get cute too. Like what the fuck? Like after this, I'm gonna go. He said, "Help, mama. Where are you from? What the fuck? From the north, bitch." So I'm just like, there's a lot of niggas in the chat today. All right. Anywho, Aquarius sibling, biological sibling, she had or treat herself to some food, like, and then she told me I could have some, so I had took me the mac and cheese, the baked mac and cheese. I had something else. I had the seasoned broccoli, fried shrimp to eat, some French that's a French fries, um, some garlic toast, toast bread, whatever it is. So it was a good meal, well balanced. Um, need something to do, and then once again, like it was like once again, I'm like I'm gonna go take a shower, do my hair, do my makeup, what's it called? But like as I saw, like I wasn't able to get dressed yet, like and then at the time, I have I take like all right, like I didn't know what to do for my makeup. And then like within that time I had figured out something to do for my makeup and everything. So I'm like, all right, I'm seeing guys. So it was just like because the other day a real good day that needs to be recreated. But I was looking really cute before I even did my makeup and hair, bitch. I had to like literally I was walking around with my stunner shades on and my body con dress looking good, body looking good. So many niggas was trying to talk to me and all types of shit. And I'm just like, yo, that shit was annoying. Like, that shit was annoying a little bit. Like, not everybody. It was just one particular nigga. It was like, why you think, like, somebody, one of my previous sexual lovers or whatever the case would be. That nigga seen me in public and he like it was like knew you who this, no shade, but like he would not leave me alone. I said I'm doing errands, like leave me alone, little type shit. I'm thinking, all right, let me talk to him a little bit. Then he gonna leave me alone. Nigga like, oh, that he like, yeah, let's go on a date. Let me take you to the ferry. We can go look at the water. But I knew that was just a channel message for me. I'm just like, then errands, and then ooh, I went to go do errands, and I thought they didn't have what I needed at a particular store, so I went to a different store. And this nigga coming from the opposite direction from where I even seen him. I'm like, he said, he's like, yeah, I see you. Yeah. He's like, you finished yet? This and that. And like, I'm just like, nigga, it's like, what the fuck, like yo. When I say I did not like, yo, I was being so rude to him. I was trying to be nice at first, but I started being rude because nigga, I'm not about to give you no false hope that like you about to try and date me again. Like that nigga try to take me on the wildest dates, bitch. I should have known, like because for a specific reason, God was trying to tell me that was my Virgo male ex lover in the spiritual. I was just, ooh, bitch. A pair of eyes looking at me through the window. Ho, I'm talking about in the spiritual. What the fuck? I think I know who it is, but anyways, it was just an interesting. It was just been an interesting couple of days. Um, but yeah, I had a lot of stuff to do. Oh, that's why I'm saying all this to say that basically I realized because the other day I was wearing that dress and I didn't feel like it's not that I don't feel beautiful or whatever the case be. I'm confident in myself. That's why I went outside my dress. I went outside my dress, my pimple patches, and some stunner shades. And a whole bunch of niggas was trying to talk to me. My dress was looking so cute, but like it wasn't even done. Like I wasn't even like the dress was just looking really good on my body. So my Aquarius biological sibling today, that because that was yesterday. My Aquarius biological sibling today, I was wearing that just for a few days. I ain't just because I was chilling, and I had a really good day in that dress. You know, you ever wear an outfit and you have an amazing day and you just kind of keep some of it on. I was doing that. I'm like, keep that energy on me, please. But worry till I couldn't worry no more. So I'm like, all right. So I think my Aquarius biological sibling, when she had got dressed up and everything like that, it kind of mimicked what my dress was giving. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, look, my energy just been good all these days, and now like people are like the right people. The right people are like kind of not necessarily attached to my energy, but they're being influenced by my energy, and they're trying to make. My mama, she went out to go on an errand to go shop, and she likes to shop, but like she went. She when she went to go do that, I'm like, all right, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's in good mood. And my Aquarius, a biological sibling, she had just got her hair done, and then she went to get dressed up for work. I'm like, all right. So let's get into the channel message. This channel message is for Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Leo, Cancer, and Scorpio zodiac signs. All right. Notes in regards to this message. There's something about two possible fathers, and a previous friend. That could be of Earth sign and fire sign zodiac embodiments: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Taurus and Virgo, very significant. Aries and Leo. No, Taurus and Virgo, very significant. Sagittarius, very significant. It could be two father figures who are one of each could be a Taurus or Virgo. It could be a married person, somebody who these father figures they could be baby mama, baby daddies. In regards to the judicial system, from a church, take the message how it resonates. You can have a previous friend. They could be a Sagittarius. They could be a parent. Aries, Leo, zodiac embodiment is very significant. All right. Business. It could be a Leo, um, a man or a melanated person or entertainer of some sort. Somebody could be in the entertainment business. Somebody is freaking nosy, all right? Somebody being very, very nosy. Somebody could be trying to be nosy in your business or some shit like that. It could be two possible father figures. It could be a Taurus zodiac male who is a father figure of some sort. This could be a previous friend of yours. Take the message how it resonates. I said earth and fire signs. There we go. So 2D Dreamcatcher message for today. It was like a vision. I had this dream, 2D Catcher message, on Friday, May 1st, 2026 at 7 a.m. in the morning. All right? The first day of May. This is talking about partnerships, romantic or platonic, very significant. So, in the 2D Catcher dream message, there's a dispensary, you know, the place where you get cannabis from, right? And there were all these people at night standing outside of the dispensary location. Now, me or a particular woman, take a message out resonates, walks past all these group of men at night and turns the corner and goes onto another avenue. All right. Now you know in a dream state when you visibly go around a corner or you see a corner in specific in the dream state, that means something's about to happen. Like something's about to happen. As the woman goes around the corner and leaves those group of people, it was like they was all hanging out in front of the dispensary, right? Now, keep in mind, dispensary has to do with earth and fire zodiac sign environments, particularly the fire sign environment of Aries, because this woman was traveling Sagittarius. Dispensary has to do with earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, finances, um, so at a dispensary you get cannabis, which would be an earth element, right? And unless you add fire sign to it, then it'll be you smoking cannabis. I never saw anybody smoke cannabis over there. There could have been a group of people who wanted to act like they had a problem with you, bitch. And you stood 10 toes on who you are, whatever you're doing. It could have something to do with parenting. There was a group of people who had a problem with you in regards to you being a parent. And you got through the situation and you decided to leave those people, that place, that thing, these people who were acting as if you were acting as if they had a problem with you. You decided to leave those people. You didn't decide to stay there and fuck around to find out. Because you already can tell your intuition telling you like these people got a problem with you. Bitch, why the fuck? So let me tell you, right? So somebody previously kept trying to log me out of my Instagram accounts. Somebody who I had or have on Instagram got a problem with me uploading content on Instagram to the point where they crossed the realm of cybersecurity harassment to cyber attack my accounts by logging me out of it as a practical joke, right? The only other person who has ever mentioned anything similar is this fuck nigga that I knew only because of my male Virgo ex lover who looked like a light skinned ass doppelganger, and or whatever the case may be. And even when I was previously dating a Virgo ex lover, this nigga, and then mind you, his nickname, because he's like a rapper, whatever the case may be, I don't listen to his music. He go by like Reaper or Grim Reaper or some shit like that, or don't give a fuck. This nigga, I had like when I had like stopped talking to the Virgo ex lover, not to be malicious or anything like that. I'm just like, all right, the, the Virgo male ex lover and another person told me, don't really talk to this nigga. But this nigga kept insisting to talk to me. Like when I was dating the Virgo male ex lover, this other nigga would in his face try to talk to me, be like, yeah, when you done fucking with him, come over here, this and that, there. Like, some way, somehow, I had him on Facebook and on Instagram. Somebody a few months ago had logged me out of all my Instagram accounts for another time previously. I get onto Facebook after the fact, and I took screenshots because that particular time I was so fed up. That particular time I took screenshots of my device because that particular time I'm like, how the fuck this person keep doing it? I'm like, I should be able to see somebody. I'm like, this is my device. You can't try to fake hack into my device and I don't get no notification about it. So I went to go look, bitch, and it was another device that was logged into my phone, and I screenshotted it. It was a computer, bitch. It was a Windows computer, and I screenshotted it with all the information, the IP address of that computer, and I put it on Facebook. When I put it on Facebook, that same nigga that I knew from the Virgo male ex lover, that niggas was telling me don't fuck with him type shit. Basically, they didn't tell me why, but they told me whatever the case would be. He's like, yeah, this shit been happening to me in the second third. So thought he had a friend type shit. So he was talking to me about it, and now he's like, I'm pretty sure I think I know who it is. And when he said that at the time, because things was clear, I think he talking about my Virgo male ex lover or something like that. I'm like, why would he do that? You know, about it, whatever the case may be. Fast forward, I start, I started promoting for other songs. This is before New Year's this is before New Year's of 2026. So last year in 2025, before New Year's, I was promoting a different song, and like I was kind of, I was showing all this ass, all this voluptuous and stuff like that. This nigga talking about he want to eat my ass and all this other shit, and right. And basically, when I tell him, like, I didn't even tell him, I just stopped responding to him because it's like, no. Ever since then, this nigga talk calling me all types of whack bitches and fuck you and this, that, and third, like trolling. Now, mind you, there was another account that looked similar to him previously when I was during the Virgo male ex lover that was like saying some really rude shit to me, and I felt like I knew the person. Bitch, why I think it's that nigga? Why I think it's that nigga that's been trying to log me out my account? Why I think I seen him the other day, and bitch, we just looked at each other, and I kept it pushing. I'm like, you had so much to motherfucking say. Now I'm in your face, you don't got shit to say, bitch. He was another nigga that like it's like he knew the niggas who was in the room in regards to career wise, but I made it in the room, and then he wanted to attach himself to me so he can be in the room, and it's just like no. It might not be. I don't want to accuse him that he's the one that was like doing all that stuff, but he's the only person that brought that shit up. And he and it's like, so that shit was just happening to me and you randomly, and I've never really had a conversation with you. It's like I feel like if he did do that, I feel like he did that to have something in common to have a conversation about, like, because as soon as I posted that information on Facebook, he was so quick to comment on it and talk to me. We don't even talk or like nothing like that. Anywho, so in the 2D Dreamcatcher, after leaving these people who was acting like they got smoke with you, like they wanted to prom with you, this shit is happening quick. Standing 10 toes on the truth of who you are, minding your motherfucking business. Soon as this woman left that location, somebody in the background, hi, how are you doing? Krishna. I hear somebody in the background after this woman left the location, the dispensary where all these group of people were standing outside of. One of them people got shot. One of the people got shot. That woman kept walking. It's been this reference. Um, Going back to what I was saying, like I had that 2D Dreamcatcher message previously about my Virgo male ex lover who had gathered all them niggas around to watch me, and I know now it has to do with my workout video, I guess. And then he left them, but he was still keeping an eye on me. Like his head was all the way turned back. And then now think about this, and this 2D Dreamcatcher message I had on May 1st, 2026 at 7 a.m. on Friday. This woman saw these group of people. She went around the corner. She left. She did not look back. Unlike the Virgo male ex lover did in his variation part of the 2D Dreamcatcher message. It's this theme that's been coming up. Do not turn into a pillar of salt. I finally know what part of the Bible that's is talking about Sodom and Gomorrah. God warned one family out of a whole city town because these niggas was up to no good in this city and town. It was only one righteous family. God told them, pack your shit, get the fuck away from these people. But one person did not heed the warning, turned to a pillar of salt. And if you think about it in a symbolic type of way, like somebody just salty. Somebody want to know what you got going on, what you doing. Somebody could have been projecting like, here it is. There could have been a group of people who were acting like they had a problem with you. Now the thing about these group of people who were acting like they had a problem with you is because of, at a minimum, one person at the group, the instigator, was like, I got a problem with this person, so we're all gonna have a problem with this person. Keep telling y'all, excuse me. God literally told me, if you want the karma to boom on your op, you gotta get it out your mind. Live your life. You will hear something when you're not giving a fuck about the situation. It happens every time. God told me, do not block that Virgo male ex lover. I'm like, God, I'm like, I want to ask you why, but I've learned, don't even question it. I trust you, God. When God specifically told me, do not block him, I didn't block him. Now this nigga acting a fool, basically letting people see that like the love spells, it was a reversal back to sender, and it's like wow. Then a nigga who was popping shit to me because I didn't want to fuck him. First, he seen me was shook, didn't say shit. It was left to right, left to right, left to right. To be honest, I believe it's my Virgo ex lover. Like the shot reference doesn't always have to be like. Now you could have an enemy that will get shot. You know what I'm saying? But that don't got nothing to do with me. Don't bring that negativity to me. Now the shot reference in my dream has to do with like videography and stuff like that. So that was the Virgo ex lover in his promo music video, so God could show me whatever the case may be. You know, that somebody has a problem with you or you have a problem with a person, but y'all actually helping each other out, and that's a whole different other scenario situation. You could have like a secret alliance with somebody, with, whether knowingly or unknowingly to you, because in this spiritual, y'all have to. Somebody has to help somebody. The situation gonna work out in your in your favor. Tuesday, July 21st, 2026 is very significant. Aries, Leo, something about Leo. I'll try this. I was about to say Libra, but something about Leo. Very significant. Aries, Libra, Taurus, Cancer, Virgo. Something about Virgo, something about Leo. Something could be happening in Leo season. Oh, I said something about Leo, something about Virgo. Leo, Virgo, cusp. Something's gonna happen around the 20th, the week of the 20th, in August of 2026. Leo season. It's very significant. The zodiac sign is very significant. Aries, Libra, Taurus, Cancer, and Scorpio in regards to 1st, 2026. Wants what you have. No, somebody wants what you want and what you have is pertaining to sex. You might have an ex lover who's still sprung on you, and like because you're in a new situationship, relationship, marriage, where the fuck, like this ex lover is like still hopeful that they can still have sex with you. Like so, this person's intent is off completely because like it's not even because it might not even be because they love you because they want to right they wrongs, no Bryson Tiller. It's really because they just want to have sex with you. Like that's wild. Um, what's so significant after I had this 2D Dreamcatcher on Friday, May 1st, 2026 at 7 a.m. in the morning. Um, A couple days before that, whatever the case may be, I don't really know. Don't quote me. But before I had this dream, I had went to this a particular restaurant to go get me a meal next to a dispensary. I had this dream at 7 a.m. like that same day. I saw my previous Sagittarius friend I'm no longer friends with, and she went to the same place to go grab something to eat. I'm like, bitch, I got you blocked. I don't talk to you no more. You still chasing my energy in the spiritual? If you don't get the fuck, I smooth turned the corner on her. Not because like I, because like that's the route I was going, but I'm just like, and then when that happened, like I saw something, and I was just like, woo. So one day after, like that particular restaurant is the only one locally in the town city that make one specific meal, and that's the meal that I had got that one day. And I we don't have the same taste buds, so like, I know she didn't order that shit. Somebody, somebody. It could be a previous friend. You got a previous friend and an ex lover that like you got an ex lover that still wants you. You have a previous friend that might want what you have, and it's like activity. The second part of the dream it turned into another part because it was like two visions in one. It was like overseas, in a foreign country, and like it was a point of view like it just I could just see somebody like going into a home and then like I don't know if it was spirit, I don't know, that it was wild. It was like something was observing a living situation overseas, went into a home and then found like the bedroom of this woman, and from the door it was a very spacious nice bedroom. From the doorway you could see the woman was sleeping in bed, and she immediately woke up, and that was the end of that second part of the vision. I also just found out that in the Bible, sleeping God refers to sleep in a different connotation. So I'm just like, but that could be a Scorpio embodiment. It was in Africa, a luxury upper level home. Um, God just wants you to know someone is nosy about your sex life. All right. Venus placement, something about Wednesday and Friday, Cancer, Zodiac, and the Bible is very significant. Um, somebody, somebody who knows about your sex life, they want to dictate your love life. This is somebody who is not necessarily could be related to you, or like not your biological parent. Somebody like it could be your biological parent. Just take the message how it resonates. Somebody wants to dictate your love life so dang bad. They be like, I want you to be with this kind of person and go do this type of thing and this and the third. Bitch, why the fuck I was talking to my mama the other day, bitch? I'm like, I saw this content today. It was like, sometimes when my mama is in a good mood, acting nice, and I'll tell her a little bit of my information and stuff like that. I tell her what the fuck going on in my life. And I was laughing because that's really me. Like it, like I don't tell them shit. Just don't give a fuck that much, and I'll tell you where the kid be. So I'm having a conversation with my mama, and the conversation is longer than expected. And first was good, but that like my whole thing is like I'm like, all right, my mom at the type. She want to be heard. She want to be seen. She's an Aries. My biological mom is an Aries. She want to be heard. She want to be seen. She wants to feel important. I think that's basically like the average human being probably wants to feel, important in some sort of way. And but her way of feeling important is if she's like teaching somebody something that she learned, and that's it. That's all. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. But my mama sometimes. So we I had a message for. I had hope. Like it was a. It was a. It was a. It had. It was a lot going on because her brother just passed away, and then they beefing with his ex-wife and shit. So it's just like a whole bunch of shit going on. So like I didn't really want to tell her all this stuff like in the dream state, these messages I could tell her, because the thing about my mama, as soon as I tell her something that guys like go tell her about, she'd be so happy, like yes, and this. She'd be like confirmation, yeah, this is what's going on. You're right. It's not there either before or after the fact, right? Of me telling her. Then she start wanting to do her own divination. I'd be like, all right, because I didn't tell my biological mama what the fuck going on in the spiritual. She'd be like, yes, let me join the spiritual and do some shit too. And I'd be like, don't. Like, the whole time, they're like, can you please, like, can you not involve me in this bullshit? Because then I have to clean this shit up. I don't got time. I got other shit to be doing. But, and I'm getting used to it, but it's just annoying. So, I already knew telling her, like, so I tried to carefully tell her in a certain way, certain shit, but I didn't, that fucking around. I was like, I don't care no more. I'm gonna just tell her the whole shit. So I telling her the whole shit. So after I say what I gotta say, I'm like, you know what, I already know my mama. She wanna talk and have a conversation. I'm trying to, excuse me, make a better mama now that I'm getting older. I'm trying. I ain't trying that hard. I'm trying. Cause she be a little annoying. So, because like, God already revealed to me my biological mama, like, she completed part of her destiny, but she didn't complete her full destiny, because a lot of the full part of her destiny has to do with her, um, the spiritual aspect of it all. My mom is the type to collect a whole bunch of spiritual knowledge and don't do nothing with it. So there was a scenario where it's a whole thing. It's a scenario where it was like I was supposed to pick up on that, but like I did, but it's not the way my so my mom is the type, like she didn't want she didn't have the courage to fulfill her spiritual duties. Me and my siblings do that shit for her. But the thing is, her spiritual duties had to do with the church. My Leo biological sibling in place to fulfill that motherfucking destiny for my mama. So I don't have to do that shit. Because my ideals are similar but not the same. I'm the eldest child. I automatically, I'm not the oldest, just the oldest daughter. I'm the oldest child of all my siblings. I automatically am not living the same life. I might live a similar life, but not the same life. My genetics is different. It's a lot, because I have my father's genetics. My mother doesn't have my father's genetics. You made it with somebody who, like my father. Now I got your genetics, his genetics. I got a completely whole destiny, um, contrary to your popular belief, or your unpopular belief. So my mama had to think about church. I keep telling her I have no problem with church, or whatever the case may be. But my biological mama, raised us up in the church from very young. I have gotten on this platform and told you I've been to so many freaking different churches, bitch. All different types of churches. All different types of ethnicities. No shade, but God don't. And we learned that shit as I got older. God don't like when you church hop, because that's different spiritual contracts. With my mom about that, because she's like, it's my heart's desire that you find a church. Bitch, I just got out of some shit that was a cult, bitch. That you introduced us to. I'm not mad at it. I had to learn what I had to learn. I was even like telling her, like, because she used the word, like, he was our mentor. I'm like, yes, that's the same word I just used. And but even though that was my mentor, it's just certain shit. I'm just like, hey, I'm like, you not even going to that place no more. So how you gonna be trying to tell me where the fuck to go? I'm like, you was church hopping majority of my whole life. How you gonna tell me where to go? You don't even got one church. You go to more than one church. Not to shade my mom, but it is what it is. You trying to give me advice about where to go? I'm like, why is it not enough for you if I worship at home? Why is it not enough for you when I wanted to watch church services online? She's like, because you need to be there with the people and this and the third. I'm like, what the fuck is you like? I'm like politely. trying to be like, what the fuck you talking about? I'm like, let me just let her talk. Then she's, it was that shit conversation like was making me upset. So I was like, I'm like, all right, how about this? I ain't even gonna tell you what I told her, but I just told her, all right, I'm like, you want me? I'm like, you're telling me your heart's desire. I don't necessarily have to fulfill your heart's desire if it's about my life, but because you're my mama, I'll make a compromise. I said I'll pray to God for Him to give me X, Y, and Z, A, B, and C. Church, you can't be asking God nothing like that. Who can? Are you what? Then she started trying to tell me these church stories based on people who were born into the church and stuff like that. Like, I'm like, bitch, that's not my first and last name. I'm not gonna grant you that prayer if you're not of church. Says who? I don't like where this conversation. I ain't like where the conversation was going because like, who the fuck is you to tell me? And it's like, and God really like. God was telling me shit about you, and I ain't trying. I'm trying to spare your feelings, and I'm thinking that shit. But like, God was just telling me like, just hear her out, listen to her. You take it with a grain of salt. I'm like, alright. Because you know when the parents be when the older generation trying to tell the younger generation something, like I listen, but I don't have to agree with nothing you talking about. Like if you seen somebody trying a specific, if you see somebody trying something in a specific way, and you didn't see the full extent of what they could have did with that shit, why would I like? So it's like, all right, I know what I seen what works with you. I seen what didn't work with you. So why would I follow in your footsteps to still be delayed? God forbid. That's not what's going on. But anywho, just listen to where we could be. I'm just praying underneath my breath the whole time because I'm just like, this is a protect me through the whole conversation. I'm like, I don't got time for this shit. So she makes a motherfucking what's it called? It like, oh my gosh, yo, she said some funny ass shit, yo. Like, because I was talking to God the whole time during via the conversation, and like, God was like, watch, you gonna say something to prove that you're not tripping. She said some shit. I was just like, oh, I'm not tripping. I'm like, that shit is funny as fuck. So, we're gonna get back to that. Um, his Scorpio aunt passing away, her uncle's native home, something about the year 2023, excuse me, 2003. Something about the year 2003 and the year 2023 is very significant. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, very significant. Something about 20 years ago. I had this song because I wrote my notes, you know. Like somebody trying to do some sex magic. Um, this song I got, like, it was a freestyle, like, you know, you know, you know. You know. That's something you cannot stop it. Talking about. You know that you like it. You know that you like it. You know that you like it. Yeah. You know that you like it. Cannot stop it. No. Don't find it now. No. It's so funny because it's like somebody tried to exclude you from some shit. It's your shit. Basically, let me tell you what the fuck in her face. So, So I was talking to her and like she was trying to give me advice, and I'm just looking at her like, bitch, I don't want this advice. But because I didn't give her no advice, I was just like, God just wanted me to tell you X, Y, and Z. That's all in the dream state. I was trying to be nice, just hear her out, just let her talk, just let her talk. Until she started telling me, "Oh, my heart is high for you," is this and that. I'm like, my life, my rules, bitch. The way she was like, when he came back from the hospital, when he was still sick, all of him, because he was spiritually attacked by Scorpio line. Go for it. I've been was telling them in the dream state what I was saying. Anyways, she even confronted me, like because like I kept telling them like she doing something that I remember like a month before he had passed away. I was like, she's trying. I remember waking her up in the middle of the night. I just had a dream. She trying to put. It was multiple dreams I had. I could name like three 2D dream catchers where my aunt in the dream state kept putting some shit in that nigga food to unalive him. Come to find out, she put something in that nigga food. But when I say, I don't know. It's like talking about the older generation and new generation. It's like want. It's not that they're not happy that the new generation is like is as gifted or more, or whatever the case may be. It's just like I think it just make them feel some type of way. Like dang, like this is shit I'm supposed to be. This is shit I'm supposed to be doing. And they were they telling me like they schooling me and shit like that. Well, obviously you don't got to be minded, but like I was going for gone. Hey, how you doing? She was like, yeah, when he deceased, healed. She said that nigga died right after the trip. That shit is not fucking funny, but she gave me that advice. I'm like, you gonna agree to disagree. She told me this shit like that made me feel type of way. I'm like, could have told you that's not what it means. If you see if that person you told me, I don't necessarily mean something good. Like, what the fuck? News. Message at the top of the day. Lower vibrations are attention seeking. Higher vibrations are royal and exude leadership. Leo card, Leo embodiment. Somebody's acting. You're the real thing. This could be something in regards to a Leo, uh, melanated person, a man, very significant, an entertainer, very significant. God, what does Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Leo, Cancer, Scorpio need to know about this message in regards to Earth and fire signs? And also Libra, Taurus, Cancer, and Scorpio. All right, now this is my whole thing. I've been burping this whole message. It's so unlike me, it's so unladylike. Somebody come and project on you like you're not acting like a lady because the lady act like this. They go to church. They do this. You my time. I'm a Taurus. Thank you. God bless. Giving judgment. Somebody come and project on you like you know you're not acting lady. Somebody come and saying, somebody come and gossiping on you that this is what it is because it's not some shit they would tell you to your face. Somebody could have been gossiping about you behind your back and telling people like she don't act ladylike because she don't go to church. And it's so funny because I went to go do an errand I think yesterday, and I saw these group of men. It was all these group of men doing outreach, Christian work, whatever the case may be. Usually, when I see people doing evangelism and stuff like that, it's always like usually women in amidst the group. It was just all men. It was all men, and then I think one of them had their son and stuff like that. It was an all male group. Now the whole day, it was so funny because like, the whole day, like men was just kept calling me and because I had this particular dress on and stuff like that. And I was walking past them. I was like, I'm like, if I walk past these like, and it wasn't even to be intentional like that, but I was like, if I walk past these group of men that's doing this Christian work or the case it be, is one of three things: either they're not gonna look because they all married, or they got like a Christian vow and they actually doing the work, or they feel like they're gonna get in trouble if they look at me. I was like, yo, and we gotta have the conversation in the head like, because I knew they wasn't gonna look at me because I was wearing that tight dress or the case it be, bitch. Like me gotta have this conversation. I'm just laughing. They not gonna look at you because if one of them look at you and you got that nice dress on that's making you look voluptuous, if one of them look at you, they're gonna go back and tell the rest of the whole church that they was lusting after this woman. I'm like, it really be like, I'm like, I grew up in the church. I've been to multiple different churches. I understand, especially them cult vibe churches. Yes, like they're like, oh yeah, that one was lusting over that woman when we supposed to be doing outreach and evangelism. We need to pray for this. Yo, like, I was just narrating to me. I was just laughing. I was just laughing. Oh my gosh, the Leo card came back out. Um, should I end up? I am beautiful. God, thank you. I know you will not let me ever be in the lack of, in the position of. Oh, somebody was projecting you to be in lack. Back to sender, bitch. God, thank you. I know you will not let me ever be in the position of lack or imprisonment. God, you grant me rule involving any department of authority, especially my own finances. I am beautiful. Thank you, God. Physical cash and spiritual money locate me now. Gifts, angel money, communication, connections, divine intervention, direction given by God with guidance. Somebody try to hide something. Thank you, God. My love life is apparently abundant. I attract romantic offers and am given the best of the best. God said, act like it. Skills to inspire others by sharing my accomplished goals. Character of a market. I'm a very magical person. Aquarius, celebrity, tech, the future, young, prominent Aquarius placement. I am a celebrity. Pricing. God, thank you for love from genuine people, places, and outcomes that favor me. I obtain love and choose to help lovers investments, including mine. Angel money. 194. Guidance, dream, feeling, mind, gift, intuition, protection, income. Placements and bindings of Cancer, Zodiac. Sagittarius, Zodiac. Aquarius, Zodiac. Right on the money. I cherish my own leadership skills, creativeness, and doing what makes me feel secure. People enjoy my charm, art, and beauty. God tells me what to do about fun and romance. Right on the money. So I can't really, I can't really tell you what time I'm gonna go live tomorrow. It just is what it is. I might go live again. I don't know. I'm gonna go live real good. Now, someone was projecting, wishing, praying, bitch, on you to be in lack. This is somebody who could facilitate or use a group of people. I don't know why the conversation at church came up, but if it's not church, it's just a group of people that was trying to work together against you. And it could be those group of people could not know that they were doing that. It's one ringleader, no false marriage, bitch. It's one person instigating some shit. Like, let's talk about it real quick. Previous church I used to go to, right? Um, they they're like, yeah, we're gonna make it for the youth. The youth are very invested into it, and I love that for them. But it was just too many things. Like, I told y'all multiple messages. This so like I don't care what nobody else doing their business. I don't care what nobody else doing their place of business, but don't negatively impact me because I'm peeping shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even. I didn't even care to be telling nobody what the fuck I was peeping. But once you started trying to fuck with me in any connotation, I'm telling everybody. Because nowadays in the church and stuff like that, back in the day, like I'm not even that old, but back in the day, you go to church, they have the offering plates. We didn't have all this technology. You couldn't motherfucking send people money through the phone and stuff like that at the church. Now you can do that type of shit. And that's cool and that's wonderful. Bitch, church. Why they form a digital payment with Zelle? Do you know the meaning of not the way it's spelled on that app, that money financial institution? Zelle. Do you know what Zelle means? Listen, you want me to pay you for my happiness? So the previous message was the main reason I'm not over there because like you was trying to have me pay y'all and I never used that app for them. And that's why they felt that's why a particular person felt type of way because I did not want to download the financial institution of Zelle to pay a church entity for my happiness and to keep a relationship. Our relationship. I wouldn't have no problem if the neither here or there. All you need to know is one person would instigate a group of people to put you in lack because they wanted you to feel so darn bad that you had to be a part of whatever they had going on to get what you want. Does that not sound evil? God says, act like you already got it because I'm about to give it to you. Your money, your finances is about to go up. Your relationship, your love life, abundant. Gonna stay that way. Amen. I receive both them things. Um, a very magical person. God just making things happen for you. People are just like, how is that happening to them? Mind your mother freaking business, bitch. The fact that you gotta think like that to somebody like I can don't get me wrong, I can understand somebody like, oh my gosh, they're just making it happen. How? Those are people that probably want to be around you for the right reasons. But somebody who like, how the fuck is they even doing making this happen? That's somebody that was a hater in the first place. That's somebody who was wishing negativity on you in the first place. That's somebody you do not have around you. Somebody wants you to feel isolated, if it's not to yourself or within their group, because they want you to do things the way that they want you to do it, not the way God is telling you can do, and that's wrong. Like you could have had a hunch about this. Like I said, trust your discernment. See ya. That's